All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give our praises to Yahawah, BASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BASHIM, Makakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of a millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And I see this article, Amazon Go, the cashless retail store of the future, has some new competition. This article came out Tuesday, November 12th, 2019, and today's date being November the 18th, 2019. All right, which is 2019 being the year Karagma, being the year of the mark, which is talking about the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. All right, and like I said, Habakkuk, the second chapter, all right, for the vision is yet for the appointed time. All right, that appointed time of the privacy of the mark of the beast, which is now known, all right, because it's been revealed through the Holy Spirit by, the Heavenly Father down to his prophets, speaking and telling you that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. Okay, it's been revealed. All right, and now it is speaking. Okay, that vision. Okay, it's going to play out because as far as prophecy, all right, prophecy means to foretell. Okay, meaning it's going to come to pass. Okay, it's said before, all right, to warn you, and then when it comes, it's going to speak. Okay, and that's why Scripture say, then shall they know a prophet have been among them. Okay, because this is how Yahawah works. Okay, he sends out his servants, the prophets, all right, to seal and condemn. Okay, to seal those who are going to be preserved from this destruction and to condemn the rest of those that have been born in vain. Okay, but nonetheless, going into this article, here it is. Key points: Amazon Go stores, which allow shoppers to buy without cashiers or checkout, are expanding across the U.S. Why? Because this RFID chip technology is speaking. Because Esau Edom, because of his New World Order plans, he wants everybody chipped. He wants to chip everybody on the earth so he can control everything in society. All right, being him putting himself as God on the planet Earth. All right, he knows your whereabouts. He knows who you are, where you are, what you're thinking, what you're doing. Okay. He's striving with the Most High. Okay, like Apostle Kabar says, he had a video said Esau Edom has a God complex. Okay, but he's getting ready to find out that he's just a man. All right, but nonetheless, as far as you people on this earth go, you worship this man. All right, you say everything he says is ingenious. Okay, you hold on to every word he says. Okay, and you fall after everything he does. Okay, not knowing that he is the people of the Lord's curse, the people which the Lord has indignation with forever. All right. Esau is so wise, I say that facetiously, yet he cannot stop prophecy. Okay. He's so smart, but he can't stop, bringing forth this RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay. He can't stop himself. The Lord says he's going to destroy this place by fire and brimstone. All right, and that's going to be via these nuclear missiles. But Esau Edom, why did he create the missile? Okay, because the Lord said he created the smith that blew off the coals. Okay, and the weapons of his indignation are these nuclear missiles. All right, as he tried the world of old by water, he's trying this world by fire. Okay, he flooded the world of old, being the times of Noah. Okay, and now in the times we're in now, okay, the Lord's going to flood this place by nuclear missiles. Okay, that tells you those who take that chip, Revelation the 14th chapter, shall drink of the wrath of the Lord. All right, as poured without mixture. All right, and that is nuclear missiles. Okay, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is going to be destroyed. Okay, him and everything he's built, and all you people that follow after them. All right, and 2/3 of our own people are included in that category. All right, you mocked and laughed and you made jokes. Okay, but now what do you have to say? Okay, cashless society involves this chip, which is the mark of the beast, which has been told to you from the apostles on down, being apostles are on down. All right, for decades. Okay, and now it is speaking. All right, you cannot gainsay. All right, there's nothing you can say against this truth. Okay, because truth is going to prevail. All right. The life of lies you live, the life of ignorance, all right, is being exposed. All right. And there's nothing you can say but bow your head down to the slaughter. All right. Because that's what's getting ready to happen to a lot of people. Okay. Here, most major grocers and convenience store chains need to invest in technology that can compete with Jeff Bezos. Okay, and that's talking about the Amazon dude, right? Amazon Go store, all right, which Jeff Bezos, his company, all right, whatever, all right, that's that dude. He's not important, but these elites, all right, give people like this guy money to push out stuff like this, okay? Because his agenda. You think what this dude makes billions of dollars, all right? You don't think the elites of Esau, being the royal families of the so-called white man, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, so on and so forth. You don't think these men have anything to do with stuff like this, all right? They're at the top of the pyramid. They're the ones that pull the strings of this world, okay? Ultimately, the Heavenly Father, through His only begotten Son, YAHAWASHI, is the one who's running the show. But there's levels, all right. So things like this, going into these major companies, all right. This is big business. You think these guys are out here investing in stuff like this if they don't think they're gonna make money off of it, all right? These corporations, they're way ahead of the game. All right, they know the trends of the market as far as the economy goes. Okay, so they know what the world is headed, the way the world is heading into. All right, going into that cashless society. All right, because the dollar is getting ready to collapse. Okay, and the new way the world is going to be these cryptocurrencies, and it's going to be used by this chip. All right, the RFID chip, which again is the mark of the beast. All right, this is continuing. Grab and Go and AHBAD are two startups offering autonomous store technology options at a critical time for the retail industry. Yeah, right, exactly. All right, because again, the dollar is going to be done away with. All right, so they got to pretty much make a decision. All right, go with the way of the new world to come or fail. All right. So this is continuing. Nobody likes, and that's the thing with these this RFID chip technology. All right, the only thing they push as far as so it's good for it is convenience. That's the only benefit that has. All right, it says it's convenient. Okay, but of course they're gonna say there's no health risks. The FDA, all right, is gonna say they already approved it. Okay, implants. They already said it's good for medical uses. So, all right, so if doctors say it's safe, then that means it's safe. Okay, same thing they said about a lot of things you get off the counter at CVS. Okay, but these things destroy you. They kill your kidneys. All right, then they kill you slowly. All right, but again, this is what people do. They trust in Egypt. They trust everything the so-called fucking white man says. All right, and this man is a devil the Bible speaks of. All right, you bow your head. You hearken to everything this man says, everything this man does. He says, okay, you say, fuck it, it's okay, because you worship the so-called white man. All right, you love this world, all right, and that's going to be your end, okay? Because if you're not for this truth, you're against it, all right? That's what scripture say. If you're not gathering, you're scattering, okay? So there's no in between in this thing, all right? Either you're for or you're against. If you got nothing to say, that means you're for this place, okay? Continue. Nobody likes waiting in line at the checkout counter, whether it is waiting for a human cashier or one of the newer self-checkout registrations where patrons often struggle with the scan and go technology hiccups. So again, man, the people are going to, and that's the thing, this is all cute and shit, but Esau is going to make this mandatory, okay? It doesn't matter, what the benefits is. All right, you're going to have a gun pointed to you, all right, and you got to take this chip or you're going to be put to death. Okay, going into that hour of temptation. All right, people it's right now, so to say, it's optional, but it's coming to a point where it's not going to be optional. Okay, so all the benefits, it don't matter. That's out the window. Okay, there's no debating that. This is going to be made mandatory whether you like it or not. All right, and if you take this chip, ultimately you're going to be destroyed by these thermonuclear missiles. Okay, because this technology is already in place. You go to the gas station, they have what scan and pay or scan and go. All right. going into stores like Walmart. They already have all these self checkout counters. All you gotta do is put a RFID chip reader on those things, and boom, and that's it. Okay, going into the famine. All right, that's coming to so-called America. You can't go and buy food unless you have this chip. Then like, do you have a chip? And they're gonna scan you. And if you got a chip, you can walk in and go buy shit. But if you don't, you're gonna get kicked out, probably arrested. All right, and hauled off to a concentration camp. All right. So these things are coming to pass. Okay, like I said in Habakkuk, the second chapter, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Right. And this prophecy, which was prophesied thousands of years ago, all right, it's coming to fruition, being made manifest in these times now, being the last days. Okay, and this is a telltale sign to tell you that we're almost out of here. Okay, again, because nothing happens by accident. Okay, these things are in place because as far as it's for prophecy's sake. All right, I'll continue. It's one more unsolved issue for an already embattled retail store sector, and one more opportunity for Amazon. The cashless store concept popularized by Amazon Go Store, which Jeff Bezos' company has major plans to extend across the U.S. And why does he have major plans to extend across the U.S.? Okay, why would he do that if he didn't think he was going to make money off of it? All right, because these elites give him contracts, all right, to do these things, give him money to do these things. Okay, so that their face is hid, and then it seems like they always do. All right, but this man has incentive as he gets paid billions of dollars to do this. Okay. Continuing, allows customers to pick up all the items they need and then simply walk out the door. How are they going to be able to do that? They can do that now by their phone. They have a barcode reader on their phone, and that barcode reader is going to be put on that chip. All right, right now it's on the phone because the dollar is still in place. Okay, but once the dollar crashes, the only way you're going to be able to buy and sell is by this chip. All right, and it's plain as simple as that. Okay, there's going to be a false flag, something to that extent, where so-called America is going to blame ISIS or some terrorist group, blame the Russians, blame Iran, blame China. Okay, and the economy is going to collapse, and a whole slew of other things are going to be happening. But they're going to tell you that there's going to need to be a global reset. All right, everybody that's been on the database, as far as your identity goes, is going to be wiped away. Okay, and also as far as your banking, things of that nature. Okay, and it might not even wipe out your banking information. This might black out who you are. Okay, so they need to identify that, oh, you're such and such, this is your account. All right, boom, you go there. Because that's how you're going to be able, you're not going to be able to have access to your funds unless you prove that you're such and such. And how are you going to do that? By taking this chip. All right. Because again, something to that extent is going to happen to where, and that's why the day of the Lord is going to come in as deep in the night. We don't know the timing as far as it's going to happen, but we know through the Spirit, we spiritually speculate this is how it's going to come into place. All right, because the Lord said he doeth nothing but reveal the secrets unto and service the prophets. Okay, and you're not gonna be able to have access to your funds. You're not gonna be able to take your kid to school. You're not gonna be able to do anything as far as participation in society goes. All right, unless you have this chip. Okay, and Esau's gonna force the hand of the people. All right, to make a decision. All right, and forget what Esau say. You got to make a decision. As far as serving YAHAWASHI or serving Esau Edom. Okay, saying so-called man is your God, or saying YAHAWASHI is your power. All right, and the people of this world are in for a rude awakening. All right, here skipping the checkout entirely. Shoppers are sent a receipt of their purchase through the Amazon Go app. Necessity to enter after leaving the store. Okay, so this stuff is not a game. All right. While Amazon may be the biggest name in the market, exactly, Amazon is $1 trillion industry. Okay, you think they're gonna invest in something that's not gonna make them money? All right, this RFID chip technology is being made manifest. All right, which is the mark of the beast. This is prophecy. Okay, the mark. All right, the biggest name in the market. It isn't the only player to start up. These companies are gonna start. Picking up on game pretty much. Okay, and that's what, again, this is what they put on the news. All right, and this is a popular news station, CNBC. Okay, This stuff is no longer, all right, in the background no more. This is in the forefront. Because why? Because these things are going to be put in place. Okay. Big retailers doing battle with Amazon and mounting checkout list technology war. All right. So these companies are jockeying for place, for the new world order. Okay. Because they know what's going on. All right. But ultimately, the prophets, which has been foretelling you, know what's going on. Okay. Speaking of apostle on down. All right. Telling you that you take this chip, you're out of here. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Okay, all that mocking and laughing and playing around, saying the RFID microchip is not the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is an embargo of Christianity, and so on and so forth, whatever your vain divination may be. All right, what do you have to say now? Okay, and what more when this chip is put in your face? Okay, are you gonna take the chip? Okay, there's a lot of things going on right now. Okay, as far as prophecy goes, stuff is starting to speed up. Okay, and that's why it's really important to be rooted, all right, in sound doctrine. Okay, because you're going to be taken out by these wolves out here. Okay, by these wolves, and ultimately just by tribulation in general. Okay, because a lot of stuff's going to start shaking up very soon. All right, because the Lord's sealing that ark of his elect. Okay, and the rest of the people that are left out here are going to be destroyed. Okay, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right, and this is not tarry no more. Okay, this is a major prophecy as far as us getting out of here, because this has to come to pass. All right, here it is. It is. Okay, there's this appointed time where the Lord says, to Esau to make it mandatory. All right, and that time is happening now. These elites are, they love their numerology. They're doing things as far as dates go. They have a date plan that they're gonna have such and such happen. This and ultimately it's the YAHAWASHI, hardening their hearts. Okay, and that's why we have to constantly keep watch. All right, but I might as well get it. It's Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. He caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, and the mark going into charagma. Okay, and might as well get it. All right, charagma, which pretty much is an implanted mark. All right, well, if it loads, of course. Yeah. Here it is, mark, which is charagma, a stamp, an imprinted mark. Okay, and that the charagma, the actual charagma, is that chip. All right, that's that imprinted mark that's gonna go inside your skin. All right, and brand you as, and he says the mark brand upon horses, brand you as the servant of Esau Edom. Okay, you're owned by the so-called white man officially. All right, it's already in place by the your birth certificate. Okay, you're sold over to private companies. All right, and that's why you're on your birth certificate, you're in capital letters. All right, pretty much you're dead. Okay, but nonetheless, going into the root word of charagma, which is charax, and charax being a paler stake. All right, and that paler stake is the actual device that pushes that chip inside of your skin. Okay, and then go into deeper. The root of that is grapho. All right, the root is grapho, meaning to write with reference to the form of letters. All right, pretty much it holds a graph which holds information. All right, and inside that chip, all right, it's holding your identification information. Okay, where you live, who you are, such and so on and so forth, your driver's license. Okay, things of that nature. All right, your banking statements. All right, where you work at, and where your location, so on and so forth. Okay, and that information is being held by the binary system. Okay, that's pretty much how you digitize everything, by a series of ones and zeros. Okay, but nonetheless, keep on reading. Receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads, and it doesn't matter where you put this chip. All right, if you implant it in your skin, really yourself or somebody else do it, you are marked for death. All right. Continue in verse 17. Even if you take it out, okay, it doesn't matter. All right. This is verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay. Then going into, you cannot participate in society. You can't work. You can't do anything. Okay. I remember I went to CarMax, probably maybe, I don't know, it was sometime this year. They have a RFID chip reader that you have to have in order to log into your computer to be able to work. Okay, so same with majority of places where people work at. They have a door where you clock in at. All right, being able to come into the door, you have to have a chip reader. All right, in order to clock in, you have to have your thumbprint. Okay, or whatever it may be. Okay, because why? Because all this is already in place. All right, it's just a point in time where it's going to be made mandatory. Okay, and going into taking this chip, all right, you could say, oh, what if someone forces me to take it? What if I'm asleep, someone knocks me out and puts the chip in my hand? Okay, and it goes into, you consciously making a decision like, oh, I'm going to take this chip because I want to save my own life. All right, and if you're righteous, all right, YAHAWASHI, I'm not going to speak for him, but, he'll take care of you. All right, if you, resist, and you come after YAHAWASHI in truth, sincerity, or fall after him, okay, you repent, all right, means you feel bad, all right, you take hold and responsibility for your faults, and you come into this fold, all right, the Lord YAHAWASHI will take care of you, all right, because it tells you in start the second chapter, which I'll just get really fast, okay, just trying to get a point real fast. Whoops. 1 second. And verse 10. All right. Start chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right? Exactly. And that's what you should think in the back of your mind. Okay. So stuff like that, it shouldn't come past, and we're in the flesh, so stuff like this, it does, I'm not gonna say don't, it does brush past in your mind, like, what if I get knocked out, what if I'm, something to that extent, all right, but know and trust in YAHAWASHI, you're gonna be straight, okay, and that's really keeping it simple, all right, but yeah, that's pretty much the point. Here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and the number is 600 Okay, and that goes into the UPC code, which is the barcode. All right, which whatever. Sorry, spoke on it. Gotta get it. UPC, universal. Oh yeah, UPC, universal product code. And Esau's gonna, but that chip is gonna make you a product. Okay. UPC 666. All right. It should have image. All right. So here you have a universal product code, and it has these two single line, one on the left, one in the middle, and one on the far right. And that number represents 6, because if you can see right here, all these lines represent numbers. Okay. You can see the blue. That number means 6. It's right there. And then here 666. All right. So you taking that chip, all right, you're making yourself product onto the so-called white man, being Esau, Edom. All right. But nonetheless, not gonna extend this lesson longer than it needs to be. All right. Draconian laws. Why did I have that up? Did I exit out? I guess I exit out the article. Slacky. Yeah, draconian laws, that goes up here. He spake as a dragon, but that's not the point of the lesson. Make it brief to the point. Okay, that RFID chip is the mark of the beast. All right, it's being pushed, and we're coming close to that hour of temptation where it's going to be made mandatory. All right, but that's why the Lord said, if you because you have kept the hour, you kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. All right, so Lord, He's not going to put nothing in front of us that we can't handle. All right, yeah, it's going to try the whole world. All right, but if you're set, and ultimately if you're part of the elect, you're going to be straight. You're not going to take that chip. All right, because this is according to prophecy. All right, the election. All right, you're gonna get beamed up and taken away from destruction to come, and the rest of you people left down here are gonna be destroyed. All right, but those winners be edifying, and as always, want to give our praise to YAHAWASHI, BASHIM Kakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel, and death to the rest of you. All right, shalom.